Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at this week's Warhammer pre-order preview. It's Sunday already, so time to take a look at the products available to pre-order this coming Saturday. There's not too many miniatures this week, but we'll take a look at some of them, then have a look at a huge amount of books as part of the Black Library celebration, and then some more models to finish the video with. Right, let's get started, and our first model is Fafnir Rhan, and it says in the article that he certainly looks like he could be a son of Russ, and I got a real Space War vibe from this as soon as I saw it when it was previewed, last week or the week before? But he's actually one of the Imperial Fists. And this is one of two models that are being released to celebrate the Black Library celebration, which it says on the article is going to be a week-long celebration of all things Black Library this week on the Warhammer community site. This is a really nice model. I love how they've put the shield on the back. You don't see that too often with the miniatures for Warhammer 40,000, but I think that's a real nice touch. And with those huge twin axes, this guy looks to be a real beast. So nice model. I think this would be great as a conversion for Space Wars, but certainly looks good as one of the Imperial Fists. The second model for part of this celebration is Dominion Zephan of the Blood Angels. Here we can see him with the bionic leg, he's got the jump pack, and another really cool model. The pose reminds me a little bit of Ragnar Blackmane, but I am biased for the Space Wolves. But really cool model, great pose, and I think this would be nice to get as part of the celebration. I picked up Captain Uriel Ventris, who was released last year for the Black Library 2021, and that's a great model, really cool. Not as dynamic as these ones for sure, certainly not in a cool pose like this, but a good model. And he'll be leading my fourth company of Ultramarines. It's good to see that these two models are going to be plastic and available from gamesworkshop.com, so they're not going to be Forge World resin either. So that's really nice, and hopefully they'll keep the price at least close to last year's prices that we saw for the celebration models then. Now we're on to the books, and as you can imagine, being Black Library celebration, there's going to be lots of books to go through. And this first one is Sigismund, the Eternal Crusader by John French. And I'm sure I'm going to butcher a ton of these names as we go through all the different titles. But let's do it. Here we go. I'll do my best. But this one is based in the 31st millennium. And this tome sees the legendary warrior Sigismund talking with a remembrancer about his experiences of reclaiming the galaxy and musing on whether the end of the Great Crusade means the end of war for humanity. This one is a limited edition. There's going to be 2,500 copies, and it's signed by the author. That's a lot of books to sign. So John French signed them, and it's going to come with a soft touch cover, black gilt page edges, and a ribbon bookmarker. We'd expect no less for a limited edition book. Now we're on to Age of Sigmar, and as we're venturing into the realm of beasts, this is a fit-in book. This is going to be Kragnos, the Avatar of Destruction, by David Geimer, or Goimer, not sure about that one. This book will see Kragnos awaken him from his eon-long slumber, and that's not easy to say, and he prepares to wreak a terrible vengeance upon the mortal realms. This one isn't a limited edition and is going to be available in hardback, ebook, and as an MP3 audiobook as well. Next up is Eisenhorn Xenos, and this is by Dan Abnett. This is a classic novel, and this came out 20 years ago. And so now there's going to be a 20th anniversary hardback, which is going to feature 15 brand new colour illustrations, as well as author annotations and a new afterword as well. Now this doesn't say if it's limited edition or not. It's hardback though, and it's got a ribbon, so who knows? But I guess we'll find out once they release this next Saturday for pre-order. Now we're on to the successors, a Space Marine anthology written by Graham McNeil, Guy Haley, Peter Feharvary, Aaron Dembski-Bowden, and many more. This one looks pretty cool, and it should feature stories from the different chapters, such as the Crimson Fists and even the Emperor's Spears. So there should be quite a bit to go through in there. Looking forward to seeing exactly what's going to be included. But I think out of the ones we've seen so far, and all of them actually, this is probably one that I'd be looking to pick up if I was to get one. And this is going to be available as a hardback, ebook, and also MP3 version. Next up, we've got Astorath, Angel of Mercy by Guy Haley. And I only discovered this character and this model earlier this week. I think it looks fantastic for the Blood Angels, but I've bought one and should get it next week, and I'm going to use it as a proxy for my Space Wolves. I think this is going to make a great chaplain, and I'll have him with a jump pack, but the wings will just represent the jump pack instead. So I think that's going to be a fantastic model as a Space Wolf. So really looking forward to that. But if you're into the Blood Angels, this could be a good book to pick up. And in this book, you'll see the Red Wings chapter are trying to reclaim the world after it was decimated by the Tyranids. But what Astaroth discovers there will shake the chapter to its core. So there we go. That's available in hardback, ebook, and MP3 version 2. Okay, lots of books. And the next one is Saturnine by Dan Abnett. Now, I've heard people call him Abney, but I'm going to stick with Abnett. I'm not sure which is the right way. Let me know if you know in the comment section below. But this is the 4th book in the Siege of Terra saga, and it's going to be available in paperback now for the first time. Coming away from the books for a little bit, we've got a map here. And so this is all based on the attack of Siege of Terra, with a detailed map of Lion's Gate, as featured in that novel Saturnine. It tells us in the article that this is printed on cotton with a faux leather wrap and engraved metal disc. I've never picked up any of these collectible items like the maps, although I do like maps. I'm actually drawing one today for my Weekend Warriors game, which I'll be featuring in a video tomorrow. But it doesn't say how big this one's going to be, but it looks pretty cool. And it'd be nice to see the whole layout of Lion's Gate. I think that'd be awesome. But yeah, if you know how big they are, if you wouldn't mind letting us know in the comment section below, or if you picked one up, it'd be great to know exactly what the quality's like and how good they are. After a quick respite from the books, we're back, and now we're on to 2 books, and these are going to be the readers' choices. So these are selected by Black Library readers, and we're going to get 2 classics back in print. One is Witch Hunter by C.L. Werner, and that's going to follow the notorious Matthias Tolman as he hunts down sinister threats in the world that was. And then we're going to see another book, which is Cadian Blood by Aaron Dembski Bowden, in which the legendary Cadians take on the forces of Nurgle in a novel that's part zombie apocalypse, part war story, and all Warhammer action. That sounds pretty good. I wouldn't mind giving that a go. I'd love to play a zombie game in Warhammer 40,000. That would be awesome. Have waves of zombies coming against some Imperial Guard. I think that'd be great fun. Good news if you're in France or Germany, as The Wolf Time is going to be available in French and German for the first time. And this is part of the Dawn of Fire series, and this is the 3rd book in that series. The Twice Dead King Ruin is also going to be translated into French and German, as well as Valdor, Birth of the Imperium. So 3 new books there in those 2 languages. That takes care of all the books. So yeah, loads of books coming out. So that's great news if you're into reading books from the Black Library. But now we've got some merch to look at. So let's take a look at this Eisenhorn bookmark. And this is a serious looking bookmark for sure. So that's going to be available to pre-order from next Saturday too. And the only other game getting any attention this week is Blood Bowl. So you're going to get some new miniatures for Blood Bowl. And this is Forge World miniatures with a pair of new Blood Bowl star players. And these are Fungus the Loon and Bomber Dribble Snot. And these look great. A pair of goblins. And they're going to be great to add to your team. That just leaves Warhammer Plus, where from the 16th of February, which will be this Wednesday, you're going to get a battle report for Age of Sigmar between the Auric War Clans and the Luminous Realm Lords, Exodite Episode 1, which is called Flame, and some new additions to the Warhammer Vault. So that takes care of all the products available to pre-order next Saturday, and so mostly books this week. Some good miniatures though from the ones we did see, but I'd love to know what you think. Let me know in the comment section below. Which is your favourite book out of that collection? Which one are you looking forward to the most? If any, maybe none at all. And also, which is your favourite model? I'd love to hear about it. So let me know down below. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it. Subscribe for more videos like this. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters who make these daily videos possible, and if you're interested in joining the community, it'd be awesome to see you there, and I'll put a link for that in the description down below.